Welcome to the Powerful Female Leaders Podcast. I'm your host, Anna Patricia Bourgeois, certified business coach. I'm here to help you up-level, generate consistent wealth, increase your confidence, attract dream clients, and master your mindset so that you can fully own your power and achieve next-level results in your online business and beyond. Every week, a powerful conversation will take place with amazing guests, or I'll share from my experience to help inspire you to start and scale the business of your dreams while being powerfully you. The time has come to stop playing small, stop hiding, and stop waiting. Now is the perfect time for you to passionately pursue your heart's desire as the powerful leader you were born to be. Are you ready? Let's do this. Have you ever felt like you're pushing against the current? Like what you actually do day to day on a daily basis is not in alignment with who you are? I've been there as well. I've went into group coaching programs, and it was all very based around strategies. And I realize now, having invested close to 20K. Yes, I calculated it today, how much I've invested in coaches and group programs and one-on-one containers, and it's close to 20K this year. And one thing that I realized is that if you are not really excited and if you're not having fun doing what you're doing, it's going to show. People can feel that in your content. They can feel it when something is not working, when you're not sure, when you're not confident in what you're doing, or when you simply don't like what you're doing. So if you know you don't like to post written content, don't do it. If you know you don't like to go live, don't do it. Don't force yourself to do something you don't want to do just because a coach told you to do so. You should always create, show up from a place of alignment, from a place of passion, from a place that you know you can show up as, because this is how you want to do it. There's no right or wrong answers in business. It's only what you want to do, and making sure that you're taking the proper action to fulfill what you want to do. So yeah, I'm just called to talk about this today in this episode because I see this times and time again, and I actually called this out with one of my clients that I had today in a session today. And I'm never afraid to tell it like it is, right? I'm never afraid to tell my client, look, I think your energy is wonky. I think the way you show up is not serving you right now. I can feel the energy of you retracting and still showing up forcefully, in that it shows in your content. It shows how you're talking. It shows in your energy. So when I do this, when I call out those little things, my clients appreciate it so much. And they're actually like, oh, wow, I haven't thought about this. I haven't noticed how I'm approaching this situation. I haven't noticed the words I'm using. I haven't noticed how big of an impact it has when I show up this way. And I always tell them, well, that's why you hired me, for me to tell you like it is and what I see is happening. So this is where the deep transformation happens, when we're able to sit down and look at everything you've been doing and pause for a second and say, is this really working for me? And when you think about it, when you think about the times where you've had the most fun, where you've had the most engagement on your post, when you've had the most sell, were you forcing yourself to show up, or were you having fun, or were you excited about it? It's all about the energy behind the intention. It's all about your excitement, about you having fun. And I'm not saying you always need to be in this vibe, in this mood. I also have, low days or days where I don't feel like it. And it's still a process for me to really say, okay, today I'm taking a day off. It's really hard for me still, because it's so easy to blend working at home and always being on and always working. And I'm still forcing myself to do it. And when I do, like this past Friday, I took a day off. I completely shut down my social media. I booked a massage. I took a nap for like 2 hours and I woke up and was like, where am I? It was just the best feeling ever. I've never like done this in a few weeks. Like I haven't took a day off in weeks, and it just felt so good. And the next day, I just had this surge of energy. I was just in the mood. I created my first Instagram reels. I just had fun with it. And when I put it out there, I was able to get another person in my podcast mini course. So all this to say is that sometimes you do need to take a break. You do need to practice self-care so you can rebalance and come back into your most powerful self you could be. So I wanted to share this story today because it's so important. It's so important for you to stop, pause for a second, look at your situation, and really be honest with yourself and ask yourself, are you having fun? Are you excited to wake up in the morning? Are you excited to show up and share your message? Are you excited about your vision, about the impact you're creating with your business? And if you're not, if you're really like asking yourself those questions and you're not excited and you're not happy, you have to really look at yourself and be honest with yourself and really reevaluate what you can shift, what you can do better for you to show up as your most powerful self. So I really hope this helps. Because honestly, when you really look at it that way, when you implement this, it's going to change your business forever, because you really have to become hyper aware, super self-aware of your thoughts, of how you're feeling, if you're having fun, if you're not having fun. If so, why not? You have to become aware. And if you just, go through all the days, all the weeks without ever stopping and evaluating where you're at and how you're feeling, then that's maybe why you're not having the results that you want to have. Because I guarantee you, when you're having fun, when you're excited, when you share your message, when you show up consistently and you do just that, you're going to attract everything you want to attract. And when you know what you desire, when you know what you're doing, when you have clear 100% clarity on your programs, on anything you're doing, and you know exactly who you want to attract, and you're being that person yourself, that's when the magic happens. So I really hope this episode helped you reflect, helped you really say, okay, I think I'm going to pause now and look at myself and look at what I'm doing and look if I'm having fun doing it or not, because this is where it all starts. Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Powerful Female Leaders podcast. If you love this episode, make sure to spread the message, leave a review, and subscribe. I would forever be grateful for you. I also want to hear from you, and I want to know your feedback and your questions for future episodes. So don't be shy, say hi, and send me a message at Powerful Female Leaders Podcast on Instagram. Until then, I'll see you on the next episode.